A powerful cosmic shift, unlike anything we've experienced before, is taking place. The stars, ever present and silently watching over humanity since the beginning of time, are aligning in a way that signals something truly extraordinary. A message has echoed through the universe, carried from distant realms, arriving now with unmistakable urgency. It's not just a subtle whisper of insight. It's a powerful call from the Pleiadians to the 144,000 souls who were chosen long ago for a sacred mission. This moment isn't just another spiritual milestone. It's a final awakening, a spiritual alarm bell ringing out through the fabric of reality, urging those destined to guide humanity through its darkest trials to rise. For centuries, we've read about these 144,000 in sacred texts, dreams, and prophecies. These aren't just numbers, they're souls intertwined with the energy of transformation itself. If you feel called, it's because you carry something within you, ancient codes of ascension, a vibration capable of shifting the entire planet. And now we find ourselves on the edge of something immense. A great energetic turning point is upon us, and the urgency of this calling can't be overstated. The next 3 days open a sacred window in time. The veil between dimensions is thinning. The frequencies around us are rising, and choices, deep soul-level decisions are being made. This isn't simply a message, it's a cosmic directive, an urgent plea from higher realms who see more than we can comprehend. The forces of light and shadow are both gathering strength, and their confrontation is unfolding in real time, here and now, across the earth, and deep within each of us. For the 144,000, this is the moment everything changes. Have you felt it lately? The vivid dreams that seem too real to ignore, the uncanny synchronicities that feel like messages, and the weight of the energy pressing on your chest like an invisible storm. These aren't random, they're signs. Markers pointing toward acceleration. Signs that the universe is gently but firmly urging you to fully awaken to your divine role. In just a moment, we're going to dive deeper into the message from the Pleiadians. We'll uncover why these next 3 days are so pivotal, what they mean for you, and how you can align with the path you were always meant to walk. But before we do, I'd love to ask something small. Lately, my videos haven't been reaching as many people as they once did. If you feel connected to this message, if it resonates with something deep inside you, please consider supporting this space by tapping the thanks or join button. Your support means everything. Now stay with me. What you're about to hear may be the most important message you ever receive, because the fate of this planet, it may very well depend on how the 144,000, how we respond. So what exactly do the Pleiadians see? What lies within this warning that spans the cosmos? For thousands of years, stories of the Pleiadians have been passed down like sacred songs carried on the wind. These advanced, benevolent beings from the Pleiades star cluster have acted as guardians, mentors, and quiet watchers over humanity. Their bond with Earth is ancient and deeply rooted, based on the understanding that the destinies of our worlds are linked. They rarely interfere, choosing only to step in during moments of immense significance, when our collective path teeters on the edge of transformation or destruction. And now, once again, they're reaching out. We've arrived at a cosmic crossroads, a point in our spiritual timeline that carries the weight of countless incarnations. Imagine the universe as a massive, beautifully intricate clock. Each gear and cog representing galaxies, timelines, and choices. Right now, those gears are aligning in a pattern that happens only once every several millennia. This is no ordinary alignment. It's the culmination of divine timing. It's as if the entire universe has paused, holding its breath, waiting for the 144,000 to remember who they are and why they came. The Pleiadians have always known of the 144Q, a group meant to shine in times of darkness. Each soul among the 144,000 is like a seed planted lifetimes ago, encoded with keys to humanity's awakening. But just as a seed can't sprout without sunlight and nourishment, the chosen can't fully awaken without the right energetic conditions. And that moment, that sacred environment, it has arrived. These next 3 days will bring a vibrational wave so strong it will activate dormant energies, both within the earth and within you. It's like the earth has been frozen, and this wave is the warmth that will thaw the ice, releasing the flow of divine transformation. But this transformation isn't about leaving the physical world behind. It's about seeing through it, lifting the veil, and experiencing life through the lens of love, unity, and expanded consciousness. That's the mission of the 144,000. They are here to guide. They are the lighthouses standing tall as storms rage across the collective sea. Their purpose is to shine brightly, so others who are lost can find their way. The energy of this moment is immense. It's so powerful it can shift timelines. Imagine that. What happens now can rewrite the future of humanity. If the 144,000 truly rise, the energy they radiate can ripple across galaxies, ushering in an age of healing, peace, and deeper understanding. But the Pleiadians aren't sugarcoating anything. Their message is heavy because the stakes are real. They've looked across time and space and have seen a shadow creeping across Earth's energy field. Think of the universe as a grand symphony, with each life force playing a note in perfect harmony. Now imagine a single note going off key, just one, and how that disharmony begins to spread, disrupting the entire melody. That's what the Pleiadians are witnessing. A distortion in the energy fields, an imbalance that threatens to fracture everything. This isn't just about the physical world. It's about vibration. It's about the frequencies that hold reality together. Earth's energetic heartbeat, what some call the Schumann resonance, is under immense pressure. Like a tight string, it's at the point where one more tremor could snap it. And this tension isn't random. It's the result of collective fear, division, greed, and disharmony that humanity has allowed to grow for too long. There are also spiritual attacks happening, not in ways that are obvious, but in whispers, in energies. These attacks aim to weaken the chosen ones, cloud their minds with doubt, make them question their path right when they are needed most. The goal is subtle sabotage, to dim their light and keep them distracted just enough to miss this sacred window. That's why the Pleiadians are calling this the final message. Not because it's the end, but because it's the last moment before the balance shifts beyond our control. They rarely step in because they honor free will. They know every soul must walk its own path and make its own choices. But this is different. This is like a parent seeing their child about to walk into danger. There are times when you can't just observe. You have to reach out. And this is one of those times. The consequences of inaction aren't minor. If the 144,000 do not rise, the energetic imbalance will deepen. A negative feedback loop will form, feeding more fear, more disconnection, more chaos. The pendulum of energy will swing wildly, never finding stillness. And the opportunity for ascension, the collective rise into a more awakened state, could be lost for generations. The Pleiadians don't share this to create fear. This isn't about panic. It's about responsibility. They remind each chosen one that the power to change the outcome lies within them. Like tuning forks, the 144,000 can recalibrate Earth's energy, bringing it into harmony with love, compassion, and unity. But that shift won't happen by accident. It requires intention. It requires choice. This message is a map, not a mandate. Nothing is written in stone. The future is fluid. The Pleiadians don't see time as a straight line. They see it like a river that branches off in infinite directions. Which way the current flows depends on us. The choices of the 144,000 in these coming days will shape which branch we take. Will we move toward light or drift further into the shadows? They ask you now to remember who you are, to realize the sacred responsibility you hold, not as a burden, but as a gift. You are a co-creator of this world. And just like one drop can create ripples across an entire pond, The energy you carry can touch lives, shift hearts, and awaken others. So now, with all of this in your heart, take a breath, feel the weight of this moment, and if it resonates, if you feel the truth of this message stirring something inside you, let the universe hear it. Affirm it now. I am ready. Because the truth is waiting. The time is now. The Pleiadians gently remind us of a truth that's easy to forget in the noise of everyday life. That we're not alone, not separate, and not insignificant. We're each part of a much greater design, threads intricately woven into the vast fabric of the universe. Every thought we think, every intention we carry, and every action we take ripples outward, affecting not just our immediate lives, but the whole cosmic dance. They speak to us now with a sense of urgency, not out of fear, but out of love, because this moment we're in is like the final note of a song that's been waiting to be played. And the question hanging in the air is simple, yet profound. Will it be a note of harmony or one of discord? The answer lies within us. Those who are awakening, the ones often called the chosen, hold the instrument. The universe listens, attentive, waiting to hear the melody they create. The Pleiadians are not here to control or interfere. Instead, they stand watchfully by, offering guidance and unwavering love. Their message isn't meant to frighten, but to inspire courage. They're not here to impose a path, but to help us remember that we've always had the power to choose, and the choices we make now carry great significance, not only shaping our present, but casting long shadows into the future, creating a legacy that generations to come will inherit. If you're feeling this, if something deep inside you stirs when you hear these words, then maybe, just maybe, you're one of the 144,000. Throughout history, there have always been individuals who feel different. Not better, not superior, just different. There's been this quiet pull inside them, like a hum in the background of their lives, guiding them towards something they couldn't quite explain. That subtle sense of something more isn't a coincidence. It's the mark of the 144,000, a rare and sacred group of souls chosen not because they are perfect, but because they are willing. Imagine a lighthouse standing tall in the middle of a stormy sea. That's what these individuals are. Beacons of light who, just by being who they are, help guide humanity toward a brighter future. The signs that you might be one of these souls aren't random. They've been with you all along, woven into your life in quiet, powerful ways. Maybe you've always felt like you had a purpose, one that didn't quite fit into the mold society tried to give you, while others wandered, satisfied with the surface of things. You've always been drawn to deeper truths, searching, questioning, yearning for meaning. It's as though your soul remembers something, a mission, a promise, a calling, given to you before you ever came into this life. It whispers to you in still moments, nudges you through dreams, and often calls you into solitude to help you remember what you're here to do. This calling isn't about status or personal glory. It's about being part of something bigger, something sacred. It's about holding space for healing, truth, and transformation. Like the roots of an ancient tree, this knowing runs deep, steadying you through every storm, grounding you in who you truly are. And then there are the dreams. Maybe you've dreamt of places that don't exist on this earth. Maybe you've seen star systems, distant galaxies, or luminous beings of light who feel strangely familiar. These aren't just dreams. They are echoes, memories, gentle messages from beyond time and space, like postcards from home, sent from the stars to remind you where you come from. Sometimes the same dream repeats, like a song that plays on loop in your soul. And each time it reveals just a little more, another clue, another piece of the puzzle. The stars in these dreams aren't just beautiful. They feel like family. They awaken something ancient inside you. You may also feel strange physical sensations, the kind that don't make sense on a medical chart. Sudden chills, spontaneous waves of emotion, or a tingling that rolls across your skin, all seemingly without cause. Maybe you've heard ringing in your ears, felt pressure on your crown, or experienced waves of joy so intense they bring tears. These are more than just sensations. They're signs. They're reminders that your body is attuned to energies most people can't perceive. Like a finely tuned instrument, you're responding to cosmic frequencies that are now growing stronger as the world shifts. And over the next 72 hours, these signs will become even more meaningful. Think of the Earth as a massive orchestra. Every soul plays a role, each contributing a note to the grand symphony of life. But the 144,000, their instruments are being tuned right now. The music they are meant to play is about to begin. What's happening in these 3 days is not ordinary. It's not random. It's a sacred activation, an unlocking of everything that's been sleeping inside of you. Within your energetic DNA lies a code, not physical but spiritual, written into the essence of who you are. You've carried it with you your whole life, waiting for the right moment. And as the universal frequencies align in the coming days, that moment is arriving. The codes within you are awakening. Your dreams may become more vivid, your senses heightened, and your sense of purpose crystal clear. This is not just about remembering who you are. It's about stepping fully into your role, becoming the guide, the light, the way shower you were always meant to be. Think of yourself as a torchbearer walking through a dark forest. Your light doesn't just illuminate your path, it lights the way for others. The signs you've experienced are not coincidences. They're proof that the universe sees you, trusts you, and chose you. Being one of the 144,000 isn't a title to wear. It's a responsibility to embrace. You carry within you the hopes, healing, and awakening of the collective. But you're not alone. The same divine intelligence that placed this mission within you is also walking beside you, guiding every step. These signs you've been experiencing, the dreams, the sensations, the synchronicities, they are not just reminders of who you are. They are tools for your journey. They are the stars lighting up the path back to your truest self. As you move through these next few days, trust them. Even when the path feels uncertain, trust that inner compass. You may have doubts. That's human. But don't let them stop you. The energy that called you is also the energy that will carry you. You are not just receiving this cosmic energy. You are here to transmit it, to anchor it, to create ripples that will awaken others. Every sign you've received is a gift, a part of your soul's map, guiding you toward the life you were meant to live. And now, let's look at what's happening in these next 3 days, because they are anything but ordinary. The first day, the purging storm. This is where it begins. The energy of this day is like a powerful storm washing over the earth. Not in destruction, but in cleansing. Emotions you've buried may suddenly rise to the surface. You may feel tears come without warning, or laughter that feels cathartic, or a deep need for silence and reflection. This is the universe gently, or sometimes forcefully, shaking loose everything that no longer serves you. Think of it as a wave crashing against the rocks, breaking away the rigid and the stuck. This is emotional release. It's raw, but it's necessary. You might feel more intuitive than usual. You may have sudden insights, flashes of clarity, or dreams that feel like messages. Pay attention. These aren't just passing thoughts. They are the universe speaking directly to your soul. The energy around you may feel dense or intense, but not in a heavy way. More like the atmosphere is alive, electric, full of possibility. It's transformation in motion. Don't resist it. Let it flow through you. This is the clearing of your inner space, making way for something far more profound. The second day, cosmic lightning. If the first day was about clearing, the second day is about igniting. This is the day the light pours in. It's the moment when everything begins to activate. You might feel inspired, even euphoric. Sudden ideas may come, or you may feel like everything is suddenly making sense. This is your inner light responding to the universal call. You may feel tingling in your hands, heart, or crown, as though energy is moving through you. And it is. These sensations are signs that your energetic channels are opening, that you're receiving downloads meant specifically for you. The earth will feel alive, the stars brighter, the world more vivid. It's as if something is being switched on, because it is. Let this energy move freely. Let it wake you up. The third day, the crystal dawn. And then comes the third day, the integration. This is where it all settles. The storm has passed, the lightning has struck. Now comes the calm, the clarity, the grace. You may feel peaceful, even if nothing in your external world has changed. You may feel lighter, like a burden has been lifted, because energetically, it has. This is the moment you begin to understand why you felt what you felt, why you've walked the path you've walked. Things click into place. The puzzle starts to form a picture. You may feel a stillness inside you, a knowing. This is your soul aligning, mind, body, heart, and spirit, preparing for the next phase of your journey. You're becoming whole again, and in that wholeness, you remember your purpose. Planetary energies will feel harmonious, and you may even sense that the earth itself is supporting you, like the ground beneath your feet is holding you, lifting you. You're not alone in this. So take time on this day to reflect, to breathe, to simply be. You've been through a transformation, and it deserves to be honored. Think of yourself as a newly rooted tree, stable, grounded, and ready to grow toward the light. Because what's unfolding now isn't just a moment, it's a movement, a wave of awakening that starts with the 144,000 and ripples out across the world. The next 3 days are not random. They are orchestrated by the divine, a cosmic alignment meant to remind you of who you are, why you came, and what you are here to do. You are one of the 144,000, not because you're perfect, but because you're here. Because you've always known, deep down, that you came for something more. And now it's time. The universe is listening, the stars are watching, the earth is awakening. And you are ready. There are moments in life that feel as though they're orchestrated by something far greater than we can fully comprehend. Imagine the universe as an ancient and intricate clockwork, its gears turning in perfect harmony to bring us to this very point in time. Every celestial body plays its part, much like instruments coming together in a grand symphony, creating vibrations that echo far beyond what the eye can see or the mind can understand. And for those among the 144,000, these energies aren't random. They are a divine signal, a sacred ignition awakening gifts that have long been dormant, while intensifying the deeper calling within. What's happening now in the skies is not ordinary. The cosmic alignments we are experiencing are as rare and magical as a comet streaking across a silent night sky, visible only to those who are attuned enough to notice. This isn't just another moment. It's a window of immense potential, a rare opening where the boundaries between the physical world and the spiritual realm grow thin. Within this space, transformation becomes not only possible, but inevitable. It's as if the universe has taken on the role of a divine artist, carefully choosing this period to paint its most complex and breathtaking masterpiece. And you, yes, you, are an irreplaceable stroke of that cosmic brush. Over the course of these 3 sacred days, the energy that surrounds us isn't just moving through the cosmos, it's engaging with the deepest layers of your being. The experiences of cleansing, activation, and integration aren't abstract concepts. They unfold like a dance, each step flowing into the next with divine grace. This rhythm becomes a personal journey of renewal, awakening, and empowerment, one that doesn't just shape the days ahead, but can redefine the very direction of your path. By the time the final day draws to a close, you'll find yourself standing at the edge of something new. Transformation is rarely gentle. It is the fire that tempers and strengthens. Much like a blade is forged through fire, pressure, and time, these days serve as your sacred forge. And you are becoming that blade, clear, strong, and ready to cut through illusion and fear. stepping fully into your destined role as one of the 144,000. Living your truth as one of the 144,000 during such a critical point in our collective evolution is like stepping onto a stage during the climax of a grand performance. The spotlight isn't on you for personal glory, but because your presence is part of a much larger choreography. This moment has been prepared across ages, and now it's your actions, your awareness, and your willingness to rise that determine how this energy flows through you. You are a conduit, not just for your own growth, but to anchor light on this planet and help elevate humanity. The universe has been preparing you for this. In order to align with this purpose, there are practices that help you attune to the energetic shifts. Meditation, for example, becomes more than a quiet act of peace. It is your compass during this time. Think of it like tuning into a higher frequency, one where you can hear the music of the cosmos clearly, away from the static of daily noise. Even a few minutes of stillness can open you to receive divine messages, like warm sunlight breaking through a cloudy sky and pouring into your soul. When you meditate, imagine yourself as a strong, grounded tree. Feel your roots stretching deep into the earth, connecting with its strength, while your branches extend toward the heavens, receiving light from the stars. Let that light flow through your entire being, with each breath serving as a bridge between your physical form and your higher self. In this state, you become receptive, clear, and aligned. And you're not doing this alone. Every time you meditate, you contribute to the collective frequency of the 144,000. It's as if you're adding your own unique note to a cosmic song. When others do the same, this melody becomes more powerful, more beautiful, and more effective in shaping a future of light. It's a dance of souls in harmony. Journaling, too, holds a sacred role in this journey. Your journal becomes more than a place to write down thoughts. It transforms into a mirror of your soul, a sacred container where the divine speaks through your pen. Every word you write can reveal insights waiting to be discovered. Each reflection is like a small gemstone, glinting with truth and memory. Before writing, take a moment to set a quiet intention. Ask yourself what the universe might be trying to communicate through your experiences. Let your heart guide your hand. You may find patterns emerging, symbols, feelings, even fragments of past lives. Each one a clue, a breadcrumb left on the trail of your soul's long journey. You don't need eloquence or poetic language. What matters is your honesty and openness. Over time, your writing becomes a map, leading you to deeper understanding, guiding you as you navigate this sacred shift. Another powerful tool is visualization. As one of the 144,000, you are not just witnessing Earth's transformation, you are actively stabilizing it. Through your focused imagination, you can send healing energy to the planet. Close your eyes and see the Earth, radiant and suspended in the darkness of space. Picture golden light flowing down from the stars, wrapping around the planet in a loving embrace. See that light sinking into the Earth's core, calming unrest, balancing the energies, bringing peace. Visualize yourself as a guardian of this energy, your hands channeling divine light into a world that thirsts for hope. Each visualization you offer connects you with others doing the same. Together, you're weaving a luminous net of support and healing around the planet, one thread at a time. This is the essence of collective synchronization. While your individual efforts are powerful, they become unstoppable when harmonized with the collective actions of your soul family. You and the others, spread out across the globe, are like stars forming a constellation. On your own, each star shines brightly, but together you create a pattern that tells a story that transcends time and space. You don't need to meet physically or even speak with one another. All it takes is shared intention. Imagine lighting a candle in your space, knowing that others are doing the same. The light from your flames joins together, creating a chain of illumination that spans continents. It becomes a heartbeat, a rhythm that pulses through humanity with hope, with healing, with unity. And when you sit to meditate or write in your journal, or visualize the earth bathed in light. Picture that you are not alone. Picture thousands of others doing exactly the same, each one adding to a rising tide of divine energy. This isn't about isolation. It's about unity. It's about understanding that together, you are a wave capable of lifting the planet, capable of guiding humanity towards something more beautiful, more whole, more true. Each of these sacred practices is like an instrument. On their own, they produce unique and meaningful notes, but when combined, they create a symphony. And you, beloved one, are both a musician and the music itself. You are part of a cosmic rhythm, a divine dance that echoes through the heavens. These next 3 days aren't about merely enduring change. They're about embracing it, about stepping into your power and becoming a living, breathing force for light. Every action you take, every quiet moment of reflection, every breath of focused intention brings you closer to that harmonious vision the universe holds for all life. Just like raindrops merging to form a mighty river, your energy joins with the collective, creating a powerful current that moves the earth toward her ascension. This is not just your chance to rise, it's your moment to help the world rise with you. As these days unfold, the cosmic energy you move through becomes a delicate dance, like walking a tightrope stretched high between the old and the new. To stay balanced, it's not only about what you choose to do, but also what you choose to release. There are distractions and energies that, if not carefully navigated, can pull you off course and lessen the impact of this sacred window. One of the most important things to release is digital noise. While technology connects us in beautiful ways, it can also become a whirlwind of static, drowning out the voice of your intuition. Social media, news cycles, endless scrolling. These things often amplify fear, confusion, and chaos. Your mind is like a still lake, capable of reflecting divine wisdom when calm. But digital noise tosses stones into that serenity, sending ripples through your clarity. Step away from the screens. Let your inner world become quiet again. In that silence, your inner voice grows louder, clearer, and that voice knows exactly where you're meant to go. During this energetic shift, be mindful of confrontational energy as well. Not everyone will understand the changes you're experiencing. Some may react with fear or resistance. This can manifest in arguments, misunderstandings, or tension. But you don't need to engage. You don't need to prove anything. Detachment is a form of strength. If someone throws a gust of wind your way, let it pass. You are walking a narrow path right now, and your balance is sacred. Protect it. Guard your peace. Hold your center. These 3 days are a gift. They are an invitation to remember who you are, why you came here, and what you are meant to do. You are not alone in this. The entire universe is moving with you and within you. Together with the other 144,000, you are part of a symphony that is changing the world. One breath, one thought, one heartbeat at a time. Don't waste your energy getting into arguments or trying to convince people who aren't open to hearing your perspective. It's not your job to chase after understanding. Instead, picture yourself like a lighthouse, steady, strong, and glowing with your own inner light. You're not meant to run after every passing ship. You're here to stand firmly in your truth, grounded and centered, no matter what storms may pass around you. When conflict surfaces, practice the art of detachment. That doesn't mean you stop caring. It simply means you recognize that you can't control how others react or respond to the shifts that are happening. You're not here to fix or manage everyone's journey. By choosing peace instead of confrontation, you're honoring your own energy and saving it for the things that truly matter. You're aligning with your higher purpose, and that quiet decision not to get pulled into drama actually supports the collective rise in consciousness. It's also important to be mindful of your thoughts right now. The urge to overthink can be strong, especially during these energy shifts, but try not to get lost in that spiral. Overanalyzing everything is like trying to untangle a ball of yarn in total darkness. The more you fumble, the tighter the knots become. This phase you're in is so much bigger than what the logical mind can fully grasp. It's deep, multi-layered, and vibrational. Trying to explain every feeling or event through logic only leads to frustration and self-doubt. So instead of analyzing, trust. Think of it like floating down a river, letting the current guide you instead of resisting it. Your intuition is here to help you navigate, like a compass specifically tuned to your soul's path. When you start second-guessing that inner guidance, it's like throwing the map away and hoping you still reach your destination. That subtle inner knowing you feel, those nudges, those gentle whispers, that's not just your imagination. That's your higher self, lovingly leaving clues for you to follow. To quiet the mind and stay centered, find simple ways to return to the present. Breathe deeply. Spend time outside. Let yourself be fully in your surroundings, whether it's the rustle of leaves, the warmth of the sun, or the sound of your own breath. These small moments can create the stillness you need to hear your inner voice again. Don't worry if the answers aren't clear yet. The universe works with divine timing, and the clarity you seek will come when it's meant to. You are exactly where you need to be. Guarding your energy right now is one of the most sacred responsibilities you have. Think of your energy like a small but powerful candle flame in the middle of a dark room. It's precious, it's illuminating, and it's vulnerable to wind if you're not careful. Letting distractions, conflict, or doubt in is like opening a window on a stormy night. You risk dimming that beautiful flame. Protecting your energy doesn't mean closing yourself off from the world. It means being discerning about what you allow in. Visualize a sphere of light around you, gentle, glowing, and strong. It doesn't trap you. It filters what enters your space. This light barrier is here to help you remain connected to your highest good, allowing in only what supports your growth. And by keeping that boundary strong, you create space for your light to shine even brighter, untouched by external noise. There's a sacred kind of power in stillness right now. During this 3-day window, what you choose to avoid is just as important as what you choose to embrace. Stillness isn't emptiness, it's a gift. It's a chance to reconnect with the quiet truth of who you really are, underneath all the noise. In that stillness, you might hear something rare and beautiful, a soft, divine melody, guiding you back to your soul's purpose. Don't rush to fill this quiet space with distractions or noise. Don't seek outside validation or try to prove anything to anyone. Let yourself sink into that stillness like it's a warm blanket on a cold evening. Let it comfort you, nourish you, and show you what really matters. In that space of peace, you become a channel for divine energy, open, clear, and ready to receive what the universe is offering you. This is a time for deep discernment. You're standing at a threshold, a sacred in-between space where the ordinary meets the extraordinary. The choices you make right now carry weight. What you choose not to engage with will help determine what you're able to grow into. By turning away from chaos, conflict, and confusion, you're creating fertile ground for transformation and higher alignment. This is your moment to rise. Let the noise of the world fall away. Walk this path with grace, knowing that your quiet strength is more powerful than any external storm. By protecting your energy and focusing only on what truly matters, you're stepping fully into your role in the greater divine unfolding. You're like a gardener tending to sacred ground. Each loving, conscious choice to honor your energy becomes a seed that will one day blossom into a life of greater harmony, truth, and light. You're not just passing time, you're preparing for something greater.